the helmet wasn't working there for a series or two. So I just went no huddle and just calling plays and stuff like that.
Do you consider calling a timeout, or just like we're
No, there's no need to. I mean, Shadi and I are so close, kind of understanding what we want to do and how we want to attack the defense. And, we've been playing this game for a while, so it's good just to, just continue to keep the pressure on the defense.
No helmet communication, no problem for Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson. What would Jared Goff do if he didn't have the ability to have Sean McVay pull his strings on every play?
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I'm not mad at Sean McVay or Jared Goff. I don't like that it's allowed, but if it was allowed, I'd want my coach to be talking to me too. Or
Even if it was Gruden?
Yeah, I mean, there'd probably be a few moments where I'd want to shoot him the middle finger and tell him to shut up, but I get it. You take advantage of the rules, so I'm not mad there. But Russell Wilson, within that offense has a good understanding of what is wanting to be accomplished. He's got years with Pete Carroll. He knows certain situational football, and he's amazing. He really is. Week after week, he just makes incredible plays and big moments and just never lets you down.
23 of 33 for 295, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 9 rushing attempts, 31 yards, and a touchdown. He has 14 touchdown passes and 0 interceptions. Passer rating in excess of 120. I spoke to him after the game yesterday, and he said, look, this is just kind of where you are into year 8 of your career. He's got week after week. He's never missed a game. Right. It's the preparation that builds on itself, and he's at a point where he's very confident about what he sees out there.
Yeah.
And he believes that you can't show him anything he hasn't already seen. Now, that's part of the game. They constantly evolve defenses, but he's got the skills that he can make things happen when you think you've got him hemmed in.
Right.
And then once it breaks down, I think that's where he's mastered the game.
Yeah.
When it becomes backyard football and there is no real script at that point and it's just chaos, he sees a way through that chaos unlike most other quarterbacks can.
He does. It's phenomenal. I mean, it really is. When he gets outside of the pocket or it's a big third down, he's just one of those guys where you go, oh, he's going to find a way to deliver here, whether it's throwing a strike downfield or extending a play or running up in the pocket and then running for the first down, whatever it is. He's got a special skill set. He is unfazed by any situation. I mean, hey, this is the guy that drove down the field and, scored a touchdown against the New England Patriots in the closing minutes of a game, and you think they're going to win the Super Bowl, right? I mean, he's amazingly clutch that way. He's so determined. And, the Seahawks, they're 5-1. And I don't even think they're as good as they're going to be yet. I think that's really the big thing. We know they're going to run the football. I think it's maybe the most talented, explosive receiving core he's ever had there. When you go Lockett, Metcalf, Jaron Brown, and more, that's really an impressive four. They're going to put you in bind with the run game. Ooh, we want to put extra people in the box to stop it. Oh, it's one-on-one. Well, watch out. Russell is phenomenal that way. And then they get Jaron Reed back this week. Jaron Reed's one of the best defensive tackles in football. And Ezekiel Ansah and Jadeveon Clowney are kind of just getting into football shape without being there for training camp and everything. And I just think their defensive front is probably just starting to kind of come to its pinnacle.
They're going to miss Will Dissly.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
Maybe
You're
out
right,
for the
Mike.
year. And,
Right.
and Russell Wilson told me that they're very close and that Dissly's an inspiration in the weight room. He works hard. He does everything he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And Wilson is confident he'll be back and better than ever, but for now they're not going to have him, and that's going to be an issue. But
it is.
We've established Wilson as maybe the MVP front runner for now. Who are your other candidates?
Well, I think you look at, of course, Patrick Mahomes. He's still in that conversation, and I think he's still going to put up absurd numbers, especially when they get healthy on the offensive side of the ball. So I don't look at that as being any different. Deshaun Watson's in that conversation, I think, at this point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Christian McCaffrey deserves to be in the conversation as well. I think I look at those. Am I missing anybody else that you think's really obvious there?
I hate to sound like you, and I know the numbers aren't there, but if the Packers end up with the number 1 seed, how do you not put Aaron Rodgers in the discussion?
Yeah, I hear you. I don't know if the numbers will be gaudy enough, but
if
maybe
they're the number 1 seed.
Yeah, right. I know. And again, the stats aren't going to tell the true story about Aaron Rodgers right now. If you went back and we watched the Cowboys game from last week, he really made some plays that only him and Deshaun Watson and Mahomes and Russell Wilson could make that got them in got them out of some jams. Like, this one. Oh, hey, yeah, there's pressure. Nobody's open. Oh, yep, I'll just scramble out the right and throw a laser 25 yards down the field, no problem. That's where he's getting them out of jams right now. They're not necessarily this play. I mean, this is insane. Up in the pocket, off the wrong leg. Oh, don't worry, I'll throw it sidearm up the sideline on point. Oh, here's another one. I'm going to get cut in half. I'll get it out and throw a laser out to the sideline to Aaron Jones, who makes a great play after. But I don't know if the numbers will be the same, but his still playmaking ability and talent is going to get them over the hump on the offensive side of the ball, where it is the true essence of an MVP.
How about Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, you're Mike. He got to be in the combo right now.
250 yards per game passing.
Right.
He's middle of the pack, slightly above middle of the pack as a passer.
Yeah.
But he's the number 8 rusher right now in the entire NFL with 460 yards, just behind Marlon Mack. And Ezekiel Elliott's only got 21 more rushing yards than Lamar Jackson. I worry that he's not going to stay healthy.
Yeah.
But if he does, I think
know
he's in there.
And they continue to win football games because they're winning football games because of Lamar Jackson's talent. I mean, especially when you see no Hollywood Brown in their lineup right now, you go, what is there to really be scared about on that Ravens offense other than they have great size on their offensive line? Oh, okay, great. Teams pack it in there. They can stop the inside run. But Lamar Jackson's ability to run on the edge, and then his passing has really been consistent all year long. And we talked about there's, not a ton of explosiveness there. They got good tight end play and things like that, but I'm really impressed with what I've seen from Lamar Jackson.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.